What is your favorite comic book character?
My favorite comic book character is Batman.
Nightwing is Colossus from the X-Men.
I probably have to say Wolverine from X-Men.
All of the new shows like the X-Men and the Spider-Man and Superman. I think
Superman.
Superman. One being Storm, of course, and the other being Silver Sable.
Batman.
Probably Superman and Batman.
Character Batman.
Probably say Batman.
I say that would have to be Black Panther.
One of the main characters in the comic book is Branwen, and Branwen is supposed to be the polar opposite from the Black Panther. Then Branwen had to have her love interest, which was Tremor. In most love stories, there's a conflict, and Branwen's conflict ends up being kind of her arch enemy, the Black Panther. So the Black Panther has some kind of history with Tremor, which is played by Brian Sanders, and she's not exactly sure yet what that history is, and it kind of starts unfolding throughout series 1. And part 1 through 3 focuses more on the Black Panther and Branwen, where we trail off to 4 and 5, focusing more on Doberman and what Doberman has been through. Tsunami is from the planet Aquavoto, which is a whole water planet. She befriends Branwen when she comes to Earth, and she ends up helping Branwen train Pink Ice to use her powers. In the prequel, I decided to introduce Tsunami at a younger age, not as young as Branwen and Pink Ice, but as she actually was just introduced in chapter 12. Her powers are magnificent in controlling the water, and in envisioning her, I see her on her planet, and she's she's able to surf upon the water, she's able to do flips, she's able to dive and manipulate them into a diving board. And I just want her character to be this really tough exterior, but she has that soft interior to her. Gwendolyn Thompson plays Tsunami. She was very excited about the role. She loves comic books. She goes to Comic-Con often. She's dressed up as people such as Princess Leia, Storm, Mystique, Catwoman, and she always has so much fun doing it. She's this vibrant, outgoing person, and she was just a lot of fun to work with on set. Some of our characters haven't showed up in the Realm Komiks comic book yet. They show up in the later parts of the series, such as Mirage, played by La Princess Jackson. She is a shapeshifter, and she is in cahoots with the Pillar, also known as Blaine, played by Aaron Orender. And they are going to show up later on in part 3. So you have to look out for them. They were a lot of fun shooting with. They were both also very excited about the project. Their characters seem minimal in this series, but their characters are going to be very important to the whole storyline of Realm Komiks. Mirage and Blaine will eventually get their own series. Every comic book has to have a villain, and Poisonous Dart is our main villain in the Realm Komiks comic book. She has the powers to inject poison into her victims, and the planet that she comes from is mostly reptile-based, which I decided to go ahead and introduce her into the prequel as Sultana's little partner in crime. The Poisonous Dart is using the Black Panther as a weapon and a tool to get what she wants. Sarah Wright, played by Amanda Easley, and Janet Smith, played by Cammie Bradford, seem to have minor roles in Series 1 of Realm Komiks. However, their story unfolds more as Series 2 opens up, and you'll find that they are very prominent characters to the Realm Komiks story. Amy Farmer Uselis plays the ninja in the comic book, and Amy is a fun person to be with on set. She has a contagious laugh, a contagious smile, and she was a good sport. The scene shop that we shot at, it was so hot, and everyone was sweating, and she wore the ninja outfit, face covered. The fabric was really thick, it was really hot, and she did not complain once through the whole thing. You know, everybody that worked on set, you know, and the conditions that we had for some of the sets, the hot days, you know, and being outside, no one ever complained. Everybody just had fun with it. Everybody was excited to be there, happy to be there, and we all just wanted to do a good job. We all wanted it to work. We all wanted the comic book to be a success.